Starbucks workers at about 100 stores nationwide are planning to strike for 3 days. The union Starbucks Workers United is protesting what it calls unfair labor practices, including closing stores where employees voted to join the union. It also accuses the company of refusing to bargain for an initial contract. This is the second widespread strike in its year-long battle with the company. A one-day strike was staged in November. Well, the U.S. Senate has followed the House in passing a week-long funding bill to avert a partial government shutdown at midnight. The measure buys time as lawmakers work out the final details of an agreed-upon framework fund the federal government through September 2023. And a bill that would lift the military's COVID vaccine mandate is on its way to the president's desk. The Senate passed the annual National Defense Authorization Act in an 83-11 vote. In addition to lifting the requirement for service members to get the COVID-19 vaccine, the bipartisan bill also authorizes a 4.6 pay increase for troops. Well, the holidays are a time for giving, and that includes tips. Elise Preston gives us a closer look at who you should tip and just how much.
Kelly Greer is gift shopping for friends and family, but other people in her life are getting cash.
Who is it that you tip for holidays?
The garbage carrier, the mail carrier, pretty much anyone who, my nail salon tech, anybody who services me and helps me out throughout the year.
A new survey finds more people plan to give holiday tips this year, showing gratitude to everyone from housekeepers to teachers to trash collectors. But those tips are expected to be smaller, some by a few dollars, while childcare providers could see half the amount from last year.
I think it has a lot to do with inflation. People want a tip, they want to show this appreciation, but they may not have as much money to go around.
Ted Rossman from Bankrate says $20 is a good starting point for many services, but it's a personal decision.
You mentioned that it could be awkward. How do you avoid the awkwardness when doing a holiday tip?
I think one way to limit the awkwardness is to talk to friends, family, neighbors, see what they're doing, see what's customary.
Some people can't necessarily accept cash tips. What is the workaround for that?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like the Postal Service, for example, they frown upon cash tips. They're okay with gifts worth $20 or less per occasion. A gift card seems okay.
Rossman says a gift or tip this time of year is a nice way to say thanks and may also provide motivation for better work in the future. Elise Preston, CBS News, New York.
And out of all age groups surveyed, millennials are most likely to give larger tips.